What's up? What's happening, all my true seekers? Yo, I want to thank y'all for rocking with me once again. As you know, your viewership is so highly appreciated and important. And you saw the thumbnail, you know what we got going on. It is officially fall time type weather. The weather has dropped, and today we had a high of 76. So hopefully we can get more of that. It's almost time for the turtlenecks. Yo, if you love fall weather, go ahead and drop a goddamn heart or something and let me know that what's your favorite fragrance to rock during the fall. So what I'm doing now, since fragrances to me are made for the fall, you know, there's so many that we can talk about. I'm breaking it into categories. So this part one category is fall fragrances for the office. So if that's something you think you may be interested in, go ahead and keep it locked because we're going to jump right into it. All right, welcome back. Hey, if you one of my subscribers, then you already know what time it is. You one of the ones. Y'all keep this thing rocking and rolling, and I can't thank you enough. But if this is your first time, welcome. Welcome to No Cap Fragrance Reviews, where I give it to you 100% of the time. I give it to you straight, no chaser, no cap, just like some of my testers. And yo, like you saw in the preview, we jumping right into 10 fragrances that I have that are great for fall time for the office. So we're going to start off with this one right here that is a stranger to no one, and honestly these are in no particular order. Yeah, I mean all of these are good, so it's not like from worst to best or anything. If you are familiar with this right here, then you already know what time it is. If you're not, this is Lattafa Jasoor. Jasoor is a great clone of Valentino Uomo's Born in Roma Coral Fantasy. Aromatic, beautiful lavender, a little bit of a tobacco base, has a fruity touch in the top. Very nice, man. This thing here has a fresh opening, perfect for, like I said, if you are trying to impress at the office or just want to smell nice on a daily basis or catch someone's attention, this is going to do it. This thing has great projection, and also, the bottle should, after it matures a little bit, maturates, you're going to get 8 to 10 hours off this right here. Jasoor definitely is one of those ones that has some longevity and decent projection for the first couple of hours. Like I said, great for an office setting. It's not too crazy, like offensive or anything like that. You're just going to smell nice, and you will get compliments with this. Next up, another one that's very smooth, very, elegant, something like you wearing something like this or a cardigan, or, you kind of dress nice, casual to work or something like that. You working in an office space, cubicles or something like that, cubicles, then this is one of those ones that you definitely could rock and get attention. This right here is one of the best clones of Dior Homme Intense. This is from Pandora Scents. This is Camaro Homme Intense. Has a beautiful pear in the opening, has that makeup bag iris that's in there. It's a muskiness from that ambrette. Just very well done, man. I'm telling you, this is something you dress up. Yeah, you wear this to work and you can flow right into happy hour or whatever, still smelling good. This thing lasts also, I get like 8 to 10 hours out of this one. Oh, yeah, it just smells great in the air. Trust me. This one isn't talked about enough. It got a little bit of hype when it first came out a couple of years ago. People talk about Cayenne Classic so much, but you can get your hands on this one. Trust me, you're going to be happy you did. Camaro Homme Intense. Nice, fresh, office scent. All right, next up we got one from Homme. This one right here is cloning a well-known niche fragrance but our Haramain is known to put a little bit of a twist on these things. So this one has that slight twist. This is a nice rendition of Arabian's Tonka from Montal. This is Al Haramain's Amber Oud Dubai Nights. Get a good look at that. It's coming in, should be. This thing has a little hint of some citrus in the top, but what it's really known for is that beautiful saffron and rose and sugary accord in the base. I mean, it's a sweetness and, oh man. If you've ever smelled Intense Cafe, that and this actually has some similarities. Well, that and Arabian's Tonka actually has a similarity. And I said saffron, rose, and sugary base, but I can't leave out the Tonka, thus the name Arabian's Tonka. A very nice vanillic tone in the base. That's what that Tonka gives you. Yeah, very smooth vanilla creaminess or whatever when it settles down. Beautiful, beautiful coming out the skin. It's very, like I said, it's non-evasive. You're just gonna smell nice. That rose in there gives it this nice little elegance that you can dress it up. The freshness in the top, you know, gives it that little pop. Like I said, something for the office when you come in, you know, it gets attention. That it does. All right, next up. Kind of in the same vein with the rest of these, just classy fragrances. And that is this right here from Fragrance World. And I think this one is 63. This is Francique 63.55 or something like that. Get a good look at it. This is cloning BDK's Gris Charnel, another niche fragrance that if you can go to Nordstrom's and get your nose on that one and give you a good idea of what you're working with in there, this is very, very nice. There's a fig note in here with a little, not necessarily green tea, but there's a tea note in here that mixes so well, gives it this little sweetness, yet brightness, but it mixes well with this iris. It's not a makeup bag iris like the Dior, but it still gives it that little powdery smoothness, and that fig and that iris. Oh my goodness. Along with that tea note, this works. This is unisex. This is unisex as well. Women can get away with this. And if you're a lady, you can rock this Gris Charnel and the clone just as well as anybody to the office. And trust me, you're going to be asked, what you rocking? What's that you got on? You smell so nice or anything like that. This is one of those fragrances that'll start a little conversation in the office. All right, let's go into this one next. Let's get a little bit more rugged with these next two. This one right here, people love Tom Ford. And you wouldn't think normally a leather fragrance wouldn't make a list like this, but this one does because this leather is done so right, so smooth, and with that raspberry hint in the top. It's not the one you're thinking. No, this is ombre leather, a clone of that by this is by Fragrance World as well, called Cuir leather. You can look at the bottle and tell what they were going for. Ombre leather. This one is definitely a good one. Now, it may not have the longevity of the original, but they nailed the scent profile to the T. But you're getting 6 to 8 hours, so it's gonna last you the workday. I mean, projection isn't heavy. Sillage is where it really matters at. When you walk past somebody and they get that scent trail, they're going to smell this and be like, whoa, what is that? Yes, this catches attention. Trust me. Projection is, like scent bubble, arm's length, 1 to 2 feet or something like that for the first maybe a couple of hours. But like I said, the sillage, that trail, anytime you move around, is when you get hints of this. One of those ones I really, really enjoy wearing. Kind of in the same vein, but not leather, more oud. This one right here will put you in the mind of another Tom Ford fragrance, which is oud wood, but this is actually cloning a fragrance from Fanine, which is carved oud. This is from Maison Alhambra's. This is Zaffiro's Crafted Oud. Yes, this is a great depiction of carved oud, y'all. Has some freshness in the top, has that cardamom, giving it that little fresh spiciness. This is an oud that's non-animalic, no funk here. Just one of those kind of sweet, woody texture oud. Woody, fresh, spicy cardamom is what you're getting here. Very little tad bit soapy. Just trust me, you're gonna smell nice. You got a nice blazer on, something like that, rocking to work. Yeah, you're gonna be a little bit of an object of attention with that one right there. Trust me, it does the job. Okay, what we got next? Had to put this one in here. Now, you don't necessarily have to go with this dupe, but this DNA is one of the ones for office. This is one of the ones that may be the most, could be offensive if you spray it too much. Just because how the spiciness comes across in here. There's a lot of, little spice in the top. This is a Sauvage Elixir clone, but the way that this one does it has a little more sweetness in it. Just a nicer, more well-rounded take on that fragrance, and that is from Asad. Well, from Lattafa, this is Asad. Yeah, this one right here does that DNA very well. Licorice, fresh, spicy, lavender, gives all the givens that Sauvage Elixir gives. Like this one right here was one of the top rated ones when that came out. Nailed it. Now you could go with Fragrance World's, is it Yeah, I think Doe is Angel Share. Fragrance World's is in a black bottle as well. That's a very good one. Good elixir one, but this one lasts you a good 8 hours as well. Definitely for the price, one to pick up. All right, getting down to the nitty gritty. Seems like Iris is one of my themes right here, but you can't go wrong with this one, man. Cloning Valentino Uomo Intense. You can pick this one up in your rack stores. You can go to TJ Maxx right now, or Marshall's, and possibly find this right here. I think I got mine out of, TJ Maxx was $16.99. This is by Milestone. This is Valencia Homme Intense. Beautiful, beautiful makeup bag iris with vanilla and some leather tones. Nice mandarin orange in the top. Yeah, man. This right here, don't get caught around a water cooler by yourself with this one right here. You might get yourself in trouble. Might mess around and get you a work wife with this one right here. I'm just saying, this is an enticing fragrance. It really does the trick. Now, this one, Valentino Uomo Valencia, I'm getting 6 to 8 hours out of it. It doesn't have a lot of longevity, but yeah, it'll get you through most of the day. If you take it with you and reapply it, you'll be good. Or hopefully that's good enough for you or whatever. But trust me, you're going to smell good for the time it is on. Decent projection. The sillage again is where this one really shines at. So yeah, definitely the way that iris comes across. If you love iris, you're going to love that fragrance. Okay. Couldn't do this without having this fragrance in here. This is for the office CEOs or the big money men, the suit and tie wearers, the people who walk around like they own the place, or if they actually own the place. You gotta have an ombre nomad dupe. And this is the one that does it the best. This is the Shadow by French Avenue or Fragrance World. Ombre Nomad is a little bit more of a challenging oud. I wouldn't spray a lot of this on either. This has a little bit of an animalic touch or inky oud, like Arabic oud. It has a beautiful touch of rose in here. Gives it a fruity touch, a little raspberry in here. And just the woody texture in the base. This right here just works. When this dries down, the sillage of this and the projection of this is second to none. The compliments you get from this is crazy. I had this on when I went stopped at a drive-through one time. So you know the distance from your car to the drive-through person. When I handed her my money, she was like, "Oh my God, what do you have on? Hold on, let me get this right." She said, "That smells like money." It was this right here. Coming through the drive-through window, she said it smells like money. All right, last but not least, the most recent pickup on this list, 2025, has to be on here. This, hands down, is an office fragrance. It's duping a great office fragrance, which is YSL Myself Le Absolu. This is from Dumont. This is Pour Homme Nitro Elixir. Yeah, I know y'all have seen all the glazing on this one, man, and I just can't lie and say that this is not a great fragrance. It is. Beautiful floral touches in the top. It's aromatic, nice orange blossom, cardamom in the top, giving it some fresh spiciness. Settles down with some beautiful ambergris, praline sweetness. This is magical. This is from work to happy hour and beyond. 8 to 10 hours, I'm telling you, this is gonna last. It just keeps getting better. This thing just keeps getting better. If you haven't gotten this one in your collection, this might be the one you wanna try. Has a magnetic top. It's just a gimmick though. Can't pick it up. You could have gave me a snap-on cap. I'd have been just as happy. So yo, here we go. That's 10 fragrances that you can rock to the office for the fall. So yo, I hope y'all have enjoyed this. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Join the family, become a true seeker. If you want to try any of these, they will be at my website. That right there. Try before you buy. Don't be like this guy. Until the next one, y'all know the vibes.